Hello, everyone. I'm not really sure if I'm just presenting this to Rose or to all of the people that are at the Chair Academy, but I want to kind of share some highlights with you, some challenges, uh, just kind of whatever with my mid year reflection. So, I'm going to start out with just some things I've learned personally about myself. So, I'm going to change this and if you notice there, it has the Chair Academy at midterm reflection. And I still am, I was so excited to look back and see that I have stayed so true to my true self. Not to say that I was going to change, but Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm leading, and I've learned that leading is serving kind of go hand in hand, and I always want to do that with love, and that's just a piece of who I am. The next thing I want to show you is my mentor. Oh my gosh, I think that this has made the best or the most difference ever with my experience. So we meet every Monday from 11 to 12 each week. And we've been to each other's houses. He had a housewarming party, and his wife is super sweet, and she's like wants to teach my daughter how to paint because my daughter's into painting. And we have dogs that we share alike, and we serve on many committees together. We met in traveling abroad to Guanajuato to educate the faculty there on different reading strategies and things that we could do. And from there, our collegial relationship just grew, and he is just a phenomenal thinker. And through our time of being mentor and mentee, I truly can call him my friend. And so I'm grateful for all of my experiences that I've had with him. And if you can see some of our agendas in which I've attached, he's taught me how to make a Gantt chart and different things that chairs would actually do, or different things with leading a meeting that has been very helpful as he serves on many district teams and has moved around. And I feel like we have like-mindedness in a sense of the way that we think. Um, and I found that to be very important because although you may have um, different leaders that lead well, I wanted to really be particular in finding someone who is we're like-minded. We share the same value systems, and we share uh, our personalities are very similar. And so finding someone who sort of mirrors like leadership characteristics. Now, he is my counter opposite. On the next slide, I will show you um, my alignment plan, my MAP goals. So I've learned to balance my values and my strength. And when I say that Craig is and I are like-mindedness, one of the things about being a connector, it says, is find somebody whose strength is communication. And he has the strength of communication. And so it's been really a joy to look at the strengths that I have and pair it with somebody who has your opposite polar strengths, and you all learn how to work together. And I will say that I have kept my values and my strengths in balance as of today. I'm going actually with my husband um, to a concert. And so keeping that balance has been extremely helpful. I've revised my values and strength goal, and it says, I'm a leader at Mesa Community College who connects, relates, and problem solves with integrity. I strive to provide and create environments in which all voices are welcome, embracing a space for those who bring their authentic self, or embracing a space for those to bring their authentic self. And I've stayed true to that. And I've learned how to balance it and perfect it. And I want to thank you, Rose, for the day that we ran into each other and you asked me two questions. You said, keep in mind your I wonder why. And so I've used that often. Like, instead of uh, just going to, oh, this is the opposite of or this is not my strength or whatever. I wonder why. Um, and I don't remember the other question right now, but I do ask, I wonder why a lot. And that has really helped me to step back and continue to be who I am and allow others to be who they are, and then find that space in the middle. My next thing is my IPDIP goals. I will say I'm so excited about my IPDIP goals. I'm going to start on the next four, um, after this year, I guess. I'm still continuing on with these, but I'm going to add the other four. So I would say a complex role. I've accomplished some things there, and I have listed my accomplishments. Um, my strengths, I'm doing exemplar with my strengths and using that in instructional pieces. The Reading Instructional Council has now asked me to be a part of the DevEd project team to create something to present to the CEC team, which is the president's, and so I'm super excited. Um, I'm building on my strengths while still developing my weaknesses. So I would say it's kind of like I accomplished my role as far as my physical well-being. I have that down, right? One, because I really strongly value, you can't, I'm learning you can't do your best work or you can't be your best self without being well. And so I have put in place things that help me to balance well as my mentor and I. It's funny. At times I become his mentor. So it's become a shared experience where he wanted help getting away from his desk and walking and delegating. And so we walk, or we'll go to lunch, or we'll do those things to help our physical well-being. So I put accomplishing. I'm doing well in that area. Strengths exemplar, because I have just been blessed and with opportunities to do some things this year, and to be a part of leading some things and being a part of doing some things that I am truly humbled about the experience. Strategic thinking, that I think is always going to be in progress, because as our curriculum and as things change and as things grow, we also change and grow. And so I'm in the process now of still completing my NAU certificate, so that not only will I get the portion of learning about the Chair Academy, but also about adult learning styles and the other things that the certificate of leadership have to offer. Effective communication is always going to be ongoing. And I say always ongoing, however, progress has been made. When you talk about communication, it's such a funny little thing. You can have, well, we talk about this in some of the committees that I'm on, is that communication is the trickiest part of the job. Whether it's trying to communicate via computer, or whether you're in face-to-face sessions together, so many whether you have this passionate person, and whether you have cultural influences, that sort of communication is forever being revised, forever being something that needs to be cleared, forever a goal for the institution, for everyone, for individuals alike. I have been personally leading a sort of ad hoc group to begin for shared governance in regards to collegiality. And it's funny because I guess some things, our president was really has made a mindful note about civility in the workplace and the discourses that we have. And I think we have to always realize that we're dealing with humans when you're talking about communications, and human interactions can be complicated, whether that be interpersonal or cultural, or there's so many facets to what communication can be. And so I think if we always continue to just give effort into striving to be effective communicators and um, transparent in our communications, um, authentic, compassionate, um, then I think, you know, we'll be effective going to a person. So I say all that to say that I haven't had many challenges, um, at least not at this time. Because I just see them as opportunities to be able to continue to grow. Although this was my focus this term, and I have some other focuses coming up for this next term, I'm I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful for the experience and truly grateful to have um, the experience of being part. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you, Rose, and I will talk and hopefully see all of you guys soon. Bye.